single overground worker and raise the cost of people picking up the gun. Now, what's really ironical is that there is no we are not working on detrimental measures. What are our deterrents? For example, a terrorist. In the family of a terrorist, we still continue to have them, working in the government departments and draw, salaries from the government. There needs to be some hard decisions and and policies in place which act detrimental and deterrent measures for people, to deter them from picking up the gun. It should have costs. Look, a terrorist picking up a gun knows his fate. He has written his fate. He knows that sooner or later he will be killed. But that's not deterring them from picking up guns. We need to have deterrents where it is we have financial as well as other legal deterrents in place, which deters people, the local people from picking up guns. Secondly, I would request that we had Amarnath Yatra, for example, during COVID period. We had the ceremonial Chadi Yatra, done, and there was no pilgrimage for that 40-day period. For this year, we should have just the ceremonious Chadi Yatra, done, and not have the security apparatus be diverted towards providing security to the pilgrims. Instead, they should focus. They should be, rerouted and focused on hunting down terrorists and the overground workers.
Right. Thank you so much, Mr. Bhatt, for the suggestions made. One among them that the Amarnath Yatra should remain symbolic, though, of course, it's going to be very difficult because Amarnath Yatra is happening after a gap of 3 years, and already 2.5 lakh registrations have been done by pilgrims, and the government is expecting that the numbers this time might breach the 6 lakh mark, which was the highest earlier reported in the 2010-11 year. Zeenat continues to be with us from Srinagar. Zeenat, we were interested in knowing what's happening on the ground insofar as the Kashmiri Pandit issue is concerned. Are they still leaving, or after the measures that have been taken place by the administration over the last 24 hours, is there a sense of calm? Are they understanding that things are happening and that they can stay back in the valley? Zeenat.
See, as far as the leaving of Kashmiri Pandits from the Kashmir Valley is concerned, yes, some of the families have left yesterday and today morning also, but in majority of the camps, the families are there because they are demanding the proper relocation, for which the LG administration has made it clear that they will be shifted to the district headquarters, and the LG administration is approached through the DCs, district development commissioners have met the migrants in their camps, that they will be located to there, they will be transferred to the safer locations, and few of the employees today have been shifted from Srinagar to the Jammu. But majority of the employees, I don't think the way the things are panning out here will be shifted, the kind of demands that are being. It's more like coming as a failure of the Prime Minister package, for which the government of India has been working very hard to get these Kashmiri Pandits back, because ultimately it is their land, it is their place, it is their motherland. They were born here, and now the government is pushing for the rehabilitation of the Pandit. The first thing is this. The second thing is, yes, the security operators have to gear up as far as the anti-terror operations is concerned. You have to go all out, but for which the Jammu and Kashmir police, or for that matter army, paramilitary forces, you need to provide the additional deployment, because the forces that were left earlier because of the deployment in the election based areas, now that deployment have to come early. Earlier they used to come by before the yatra would start, but that I think that deployment will be more in the coming days, so that the areas and will be more secure, so that the people don't have any problem. But overall, if we see the terror structure, we are seeing a blow to the coming to OGW network that is providing the more like an oxygen to the terrorist here. People in the OGW category, or for that matter, the hybrid terrorist, which has been recently come in from the police department, the hybrid terrorist is also there. Many of them have been identified. Many of them were slapped with the PSA, and many of them even who were part of the terror network, they were arrested also. So JNK police along with the army, they are doing the best, but you need to see how the more operations will be done. For that, you need more strategies on the ground so that such kind of killings are not repeated.
Right. Thank you so much, Zeenat. Right. Thank you so much, Zeenat, for joining us from Srinagar. Moving on.